he does have a gate going.
Now I do. It just started.
Good.
444 in the BAM, but conditions aren't real good around the BAM. Hello, 444. I did hear you over there. Motor Mouth Mall waving. And 413, I got the thing rolling.
I see it now. It just popped up on my live here. I see it going now, Motor Mouth Mall.
410.
One-eyed mule in Carolina, read the mail.
Oh, one-eyed mule over there in the Carolinas come in and appear like he owned my radio.
Hello there, 804, how are you?
Oh, he's talking 804. All right, Motormouth Mall working the Mobile, stepping they got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, nobody's talking to 804. 804 is just sitting here listening. I don't know what that nonsense was. I know it's not you. I don't know what you hear, but ain't nobody talking to me. But 804 did key this mic this time to see if I could give that to the Triple M. Hello, Triple M, Motormouth Mall, 804. I'm trying to talk to Cali Break.
You definitely keyed that time. That's for doggone sure. I don't know what that was earlier. I'm not sure what was going on there. I'll give you a little bit of what you call an idea of what I heard, and then you can decipher for yourself what that might have been. Let me zoom in on that real fast, and then I'll give you a little bit of an idea of what I heard here. I think this is it right here. Oops, hang on, it's before that. Doggone it, I got so many. I never stopped the recording on the audio from last night. I got so much audio on this doggone thing, it's not even funny. All right, I believe it should be about. This is what I heard right here, 804.
Hello there, 804, how are you?
And then I keyed up. And then after I got up off the key, then you keyed up.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, nobody's talking to 804. 804 is just sitting here listening. I don't know what that nonsense was. I know it's not you. I don't know what you hear, but ain't nobody talking to me. But 804 did key this mic this time to see if I could give that to the Triple M. Hello, Triple M, Motormouth Mall, 804. I'm trying to talk to Cali Break.
There you go, 804. That's you all the way up in there, sounding good, looking good. Ain't no doubt about that. 804, Motormouth Mall, working the small ball peen hammer. Got down.
I don't know if I want to get more answer to get over there on the west side of cut 804 off, but I'm definitely going to put the hammer down and give it a shot.
Aldrich was ready for me that last go on this end. I still had ground wire doing some signal jamming there, so it was a little bit hard at first, but I did hear all the water gate there at the tail end. Even time to you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what you was hearing, but I'll go back and check out your gate later. You ain't got to roll it back anymore if you don't want to. It's okay. We'll figure it out after a while. But wait a minute, one more time. Motormouth Mall, 804, getting all up.
It doesn't matter because you got that mall down now. That's for doggone sure. Now 413 Empty Boxes said he was going to come up in there and try to get up in there and try it one time or two, but they're not sure which way Mother Nature was going. But 804, it looks like Mother Nature's sitting in the Carolinas. But I heard you too in there. 413 Empty Pockets and Motormouth Mall is waving to both. Your West Coast undermodulated beast got down. Excalibur's got the hammer on me and ground wire right now because I hate messing up people's talk show, but it happens. 413. Well, I got 3 up in there. I got One-Eyed Mule over there in the Carolinas, 804 in the Carolinas, and 413 Empty Pockets over there in Florida. I got you all up on this thing, so you all made the gate. You're all on YouTube, you're all live right here, right now, alive and live in color. Motor Mouth Mall working the small ball peen hammer, got down, I got you covered. You rolled up in there real good that time. I left everybody on the keys just to let you know what you're doing over here. Check out the gate, you can hear it. There you go. 413 Tampa Bay Motor Mouth Mall working the small mall. I don't know if you dropped the mic or what. Oh, Motor Mouth Mall. Yeah, I believe you tipped out with the 413. 804 go key again. Give him another run. 804 Carolina, Sydney. 804, that's all you right there. That's all you from the beginning to the ending, wall to wall, treetop tall. 804 from the Carolinas right there, right now. They're breaking.
Yeah, you're making it tough on me. I
did one of them slow key things. You ever done that, Motor Mouth Mall? You ever did one of them slow keys? I know you have. He'll start to see how they do getting out the gate. All right, man, did one of them slow key things that time. Motor Mouth Mall, 804, he's back in on the list.
Yeah, 10-4 on the slow key thing. I've done that a time or two. When you know the getting is good to get out there and drop that mall, sometimes nice to let them think they got a little bit of a free run, kind of like letting a little line out and loosening the drag up, letting the fish run a little bit, and then wham!
Somebody gonna have to help me out. Somebody gonna have to help me out on one eye.
That's right. That's right. You let a little drag out. You let a little drag out there, man. That just makes it a little more fun. Makes the catch a little more fun. But I like Empty Pockets, man. He's adding a lot to the hobby, man, and we're glad to see that. All right, I'm gonna tighten this drag up. 804, getting on up.
You're going to tighten the drag up a little bit. You do want to say you appreciate Empty Pockets and all that he does for the hobby. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of good stuff, you know. He's been providing a lot of really good information. He's been providing a lot of really good radios. Definitely a great asset to our hobby. That's for doggone sure. Hey, well said. 804 Motor Mouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer got down.
Anyway, I hear he does a fantastic job on hazers. That's all I'm saying. And I hear he does an excellent job on them hazers, and the pictures look pretty nice, too. All right, man, just want to say thanks for what he does, man. I might have to send him some money one day. All right, get back out of the way. Motor Mouth Mall, enjoy your DX show, 804, gone again.
And PM me, I'll give you my address, too, while you're doing that. I guess you didn't hear me. All right, let me get my knees up in the breeze. 804, have a good day. A Motor Mouth Mall working the small ball peen hammer. Got down right there, breaker.
44 in the boom room. I wish I'd have had that recorded. You would have loved that if I could have recorded it. Hey, 44 to Boom Room. I think you would have liked that if I could have played it back, man. That was, you One-Eyed Mule, you don't need too much help. You doing good. Hey, One-Eyed Mule, you don't need too much help out there. Hey, One-Eyed Mule around the Carolinas, Motor Mouth Mall, say you don't need too much help. You got that mall down, break up.
That's your equalizer chicken, man. Big brother, big old way, he's getting on down. He didn't talk to me one time, he didn't. And I believe we're going to trim them limbs probably next year. And my radio right now. You home, boy,
You'd be impressed right now. You're pretty much on top of my radio. I do got a little whisper motor mouth mall still in there. I hope I'm not jamming his ears over that end. I hope my conditions moved. I think I still hear my friend equalizer. He might be trying to test his luck from time to time. Comes back my way. But 44 out there, I believe that's Texas in your boom boom room. Park tonight, breaker.
I might have to put it in battle mode. Hey, Motor Mouth Mo, I might have to turn it up a little bit and put it in battle mode, see if I can stake it out there on the west side. 413 Tampa Bay is looking all right.
413 Tampa Bay, so you're going to bump it up a little bit more and get up in here, and you did just that from Tampa Bay, no doubt about that. Hey, 413, you got that maul down. I don't know what you just did, but you put a hammer up in my radio to break.
I pushed it. Hey, Motor Mouth Mo, I pushed it. Probably beyond its limits, but I'm going to keep the key down in time.
Before I'm pushing it, you might have pushed it beyond its limits, so you're going to keep the key short. Hey, you say you're pushing it pretty hard right now, so you're going to keep the key down short. They're break.
That's for damn sure, but hey, Motor Mouth Ball, 413 Tampa Bay.
somebody around the state of Maryland.
And man, I tell you what, it's some weird skip out there right now. It's really weird, a 413. I was listening to you. I heard somebody else, I believe in the Carolinas, said that they could hear somebody up around Maryland. So I don't know what's going on. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping, bucking, weaving and shucking and jiving. You know how she does from time to time. Motor Mouth Mall working this undermodulated hammer got down right there. Hoping I can get somebody to make a Watergate of me out there on a good, like either an SDR or a wide-banded radio, something like that. Anyway, I'd like to hear what this thing sounds like. I'm still working this 1975 Gates. I got this 1975 Gates in line, and we're seeing what it's doing out there. This is low man on the totem pole stuff from back in 1975, but I want to play with it a little bit over here and see what it's doing. Motor Mouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer got down.
If you got any kind of sloppy copy, 413, the sand pile's moving.
413, yeah, I still got a grip on you out there. Ain't no sloppy copy. You're still up in there pretty good. 413 in the sand pile. Motor Mouth Mall stepping.
Mouth Mall carrier out here tonight, 38. Say something, man. There you went. All right, 38. Man, you made my night today talking to you and 44 down there and all. Y'all made my night. There's too many others to recognize, man. My memory's all full. 804, getting on the...
That's what happens to my memory, too, 804. I turned back around to Carolinas one time. That's what happens to me. Motor Mouth Mall working a small mall. I got down right there, break.
Hey, 38, lay down, man. Motor Mouth Mall was trying to tell me something. Sorry, Motor Mouth Mall didn't quite get all that. 38, Snub-Nose, Oklahoma, sure had that thing down. Oklahoma's very good, I gotta tell you. But Motor Mouth Mall, I'll try to direct it back your way. But I guess you gotta watch for that Snub-Nose. I'm back quiet.
Watch out. I know he got a hammer down. No, don't tell him to stop. Don't let him keep on doing this thing, man. If he keys on me, that's all good. I don't worry about that. Tell him I said hello out there too. And I was just telling you that same thing happens to me. Hey, 804, the same doggone thing happens to me out there with that whole memory thing. Motor Mouth Mall working a little bit more audio for you in case you need a little bit more. I got down break.
I got 44, Texas again, Motor Mouth Mall, and he come back in up here and trying to override the Oklahoma signal, 804, sit back.
Worked in, okay. I'm going to sit and wait and see if I can hear Oklahoma or, 444 over there in the Bighorn. But I'll be reading the mail, 804, Motor Mouth Mall cruise, and they got down.
Hey, 44 to Boom Boom Rolling. Let me see if I can line you a Motor Mouth Mall up this time in the Carolinas. Y'all two sit pretty high and mighty in my radio. I think we sort of sit back and try to see if you can hear you. I'll see if I can see what's going on over here, man.
I'll give you a little bit more, but I think Mother Nature dipping and dabbing. She dipping and dabbing. Motor Mouth Mall walking the dog and kicking the cat right there, right now. Tell 44 I said hello, and I laid this hammer down right there. And if you need a little tad bit more audio, I'll give you a little bit more audio. Watch this. Hey, if you need a little bit more up in there, tell 44, watch out, because I got a little bit more up in there for you. Hello to you one more time. 804 Motor Mouth Mall working the small mall. Got down, breaker, breaker.
Motor Mouth Mall, I heard everything you said there until 44's like. He didn't even mention you. But it worked out for him. That was funny. I don't know. All right, we'll get back on the side. I thought I'd line 44 Motor Mouth Mall, but he took it like a 30.
I believe I got what it's going to take right now to get the job done. These 150 birds right now, we're working 150. We got it pushed up as far as I can in the mobile, and this is all I can give you right now. If I can't get the job done, well, then I guess I can't get the job done. That's just the way it goes from time to time in the world of sound. Ain't no doubt about that. Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, working a small ball peen hammer. Got down, and I'm back out reading on this mail.
He's already out there. Probably done shifted Mother Nature. Boy, 44, she went back your way strong that time for sure. 804 right back.
That's what Mother Nature's doing right there. Okay, let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motor Mouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer. Got down. Man, that recovery time is quick now. I got the recovering time all the way up. Hello, check. Hello, check. Oh, damn, I have a lot more to go over here. Hello, check. Turn it down. All right, not so much clipping right now. 804, not so much clipping right there, right now. Motor Mouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer. I got down, breaker. Mean? I ain't mean.
I'll check back on you a little bit. Y'all get out there and give somebody else some of your attention. I'll get out the way.
I'm gonna get back on the side too for a little bit here. 804 Motor Mouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer. I got down right there, breaker, and I'm out.
Yeah, Motor Mouth Mall, but yeah. I just can't get her to sit quite still. Motor Mouth Mall. Big old sound in the Carolinas. I'm 10-7.
410 804. Take care, 7-3s. We'll catch you a little bit later on. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a skosh, see what Mother Nature's going to do over here, and maybe toolie around the band a little bit. I don't know. Motor Mouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer. Got down right there, breaker.
You too calm about it. You need to talk to these guys. Get broke up a little bit. Get wound up where my Motor Mouth Mall. Break her up. I know you always got a little more. You crank it on up there, Motor Mouth.
No, I don't have any more. This is it. I'm maxed out. You said crank it up, Motor Mouth. I don't have any more. I can't give you no more. I got all I can give you all up in there. These 150 birds right here, right now on the solar-powered van got down.
It sounds good, man. It sounds good, Motor Mouth. You know who it is? One-eyed Mule. I'll see you.
One-eyed Mule, you got that mall down too over here. Whatever you're doing over there, you're doing it right. That's for doggone sure. Hey, One-eyed Mule, Motor Mouth Mall working the small ball peen hammer. You working that one-eyed mule, Motormouth Mall working the small mall, waving at you, and I got a quick playback for you too. Hey, one-eyed mule, I got a quick playback right here. Check this out. Here it comes, right here, all by yourself.
Danny, it sounds good, man. It sounds good, Motormouth Mall. You know who it is? One-eyed mule. I'll see you.
There you go, one-eyed mule, Motormouth Mall, cruising. I got down.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Have a good day.
Welcome. We'll see you. I'm out.
Bye.
233 North Carolina. I heard you up in there too. Hey, 233. I did hear you roll up in here.
Sounding real tall back North Carolina. No doubt about it. 233 North Carolina, back down.
233 North Carolina, take care. Sounding loud and proud over here too. Check it out.
233 North Carolina, back down.
Hey, 233, it was a short gate, but I got you up in there. Ain't no doubt about that. I just didn't hit the record button soon enough. Hello to you. 233 Motormouth Mall, got down. Somebody say, how about your Motormouth Mall? We trying. I didn't get a who, I didn't get a where, but I'm standing by reading the mail. The break.
Hey, Georgia.
Georgia. Hey, Georgia. I got you up in there, Motormouth Mall, cruising break.
Mustang in the Carolinas.
Mustang in the Carolinas. Holy smokes. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping.
Barrel monkeys. I had to kill and say, what's up? Yeah, you in the Carolinas for sure.
Oh, well, Desert 131, Old Snake in the backwoods, Georgia, waving a hand.
You're talking to 131 Mustang over there in the high desert. You're talking to my neighbor 131. You got that mall down out there. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down break. We're going to slow the recovery time down on this thing a little bit, bump the gain up a little bit more, and see what we can do out here with just a little bit more gain up in here, and we're going to see what we can do with this signal right about there. Motormouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer, got down right there, breaker, and I'm out.
Ma would approve of that.
We want to talk to each other one time in our whole life.
This Motormouth Mall would have approved of that?
Well, 131 Triple M. I think his mixing board is acting up, man. His Hall effect has gone berserk.
Uh-oh. Terrible thing. Well, that's a sad thing, but it's an okay thing. We'll stand by for him and see what he does out here in the world of sound. There, break.
There you go, 131. You back straight.
Old Snake down here in the backwoods, waving a hand.
Snake over there in the backwoods, while you waving the hand, I'm waving at you right there, Snake. Motormouth Mall looking around the backwoods one time, right there, right now.
Yeah, I told him to get on if you needed a playback, so I don't know if he's at home or what, man.
Not a playback per se, but I'd like a good quality recording if somebody record this station and see what this thing does. Because I'm being real good right now. I got everything all throttled back. I got the audio throttled back, and I'm running this old 1975 Gates, solid state Gates audio processor. So it's old, but it's doing its job. They're break.
My goodness.
that? Oh, that's what that was. Yeah, I see it's getting kind of rough and tough out there now. Mother Nature fading away, dipping down, signals are going away, getting kind of crazy out there. But we'll do it again another time, another way, no doubt about that. Motor Mouth Mall working the small ball peen hammer. Got down.
Motor Mouth Mall, I heard you out there. Got a couple gates. I'll post it tonight. Showing up in the Rockies. Oh, very clear.
Ryan, what's going up over there around the Rockies? You say you got a couple gates over there of me over there in the Rockies showing up, and you showing out over here too. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, what's going on over 808 in the Rockies? Motor Mouth Mall working the Mobile right here, right now. Break. 131 Mustang and backscatter, I think. I thought I heard 131 Mustang and backscatter. 808 Motor Mouth Mall cruising. 420 around Denver. I got you up in there too. I do. 420 around Denver. Good evening time to you to break. I definitely hear a few stations out there trying to get back, and I hear 131 Mustang and backscatter too, I believe. So it's getting rough and tough in my receive. Motor Mouth Mall working the Mobile, walking and talking. I got down.
How about it, dear? In the garden.
Quiet, man. I'm back quiet, man. I'll give somebody else
Hell yeah, he's getting strong out there. Oh, 131 Mustang is strong, strong, strong. I got down. If 131's getting that strong, and 808 in the Rockies and 420 rolled up in here, I think Mother Nature might be in the mood for a change to break.
About 131 in the desert. I'll check you later. 804 out of the way.
Right, so 804, did your audio mellow out, or did you just get, was that Mother Nature dropping out a little bit? 804, Motor Mouth Mall looking.
Here's your last key, man. I'm going to shut this thing down. Motor Mouth Mall, thank you for your time tonight, man. I know Mother Nature throwing change-ups tonight, man, left and right. 44 was trying to throw a nickel at you earlier, man, but I didn't have you in my radio. I had 131 instead, but damn, he dropped a hell of a hammer on me, though. But have a good night. Everybody on the band. Hope we ain't plugged too many years. If we did, oh well. What is it they say? Better luck than this time. 804, good night, everybody.
804. I don't mind you plugging my ears. I like the sound of that radio, man. You sound real good. Ain't no doubt about that. You got no complaints from me. 804, Motor Mouth Mall waving. Have a good evening out there. And yeah, I know 44 in the Bighorn had that mall down too. So it's all good. Hey, 804. One more playback for you. And here it comes.
Here's your last key, man. I'm going to shut this thing down. Motor Mouth Mall, thank you for your time tonight, man. I know Mother Nature throwing change-ups tonight, man, left and right. 44 was trying to throw a nickel at you earlier, man, but I didn't have you in my radio. I had 131 instead, but damn, he dropped a hell of a hammer on me, though. But have a good night. Everybody on the band. Hope we ain't plugged too many years. If we did, oh well. What is it they say? Better luck than this time. 804, good night, everybody.
All right, sir, 804, take care. We'll have a good evening, and we'll catch you another time, another day. Ain't no doubt about that. And 413, I like the changes you made, and I did realize when you bumped it up, I could see it got kind of tight. So You say you don't do that very often, but it was what you needed to get the job done. Ain't no doubt about that. 804 Motormouth Mall waving, and if you see the YouTube feed, by the way, Jamie appreciates the good words on the hazers. He said, real big thank you over there for the good words on the hazers or break.
I am trying 99, so I had to spin the boom.
Somebody said they had to spin their Antron 99 around. I heard somebody said they had to spin their Antron 99 around. Okay, I want to get back on the side, read the mail, Motormouth Mall cruising.
Just because you turned a year older don't mean you're going to disappear. Texas 701 Texas. Can you say 117? Are you falling apart on me? One down. How about you 130?
Sounding great. Well, I'll let you get back at it. I'll get up there of the road. I just want to pull up and say hello. Have a good one out there and enjoy your DX. 131, 460 West Texas, standing by.
460 West Texas. I'm going to say hello to you, too. I know you got 131 up in there, but I'm going to take a peek around Texas. Hey, 460 around West Texas. Motormouth Mall working the Mobile right here, right now. 460. If you got any kind of a grip, and if you got a gate going, I hope you do. Hey, 460 around Odessa. I know you got 131 Mustang in there. I'm going to get up in there with these 150 birds. Oh, to you one more time. 460 Odessa Motormouth Mall. Step and breaker.
Yeah, Motormouth Mall. I actually had a gate rolling earlier, and I shut it off. Everything kind of fell off there for a little while, so I shut it down. I don't have a gate rolling out here right now, but well, you're sounding good. 131 got off the key there for a little while, long enough for you to give me the shot. He definitely has control of my radio, but I got you up in there, Motormouth Mall, 460 Ravens.
I was really looking forward to a gate, but I guess if you got it shut off, then you got it shut off. That's all good. Yeah, 131 got a big old hammer up in there. Tell him I said hello. I'd appreciate him, standing by for just long enough for me to get in there and say hello and howdy doody. And hope everything is all well and swell over there around Odessa. Hello to you one more time. 460 Motormouth Mall. By the way, that audio you got now is awesome. I love it. It sounds really good over here. I got the gate going. A 460. I got you covered. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
Keyed back down and took it out. And I started a gate. I got the gate.
14, you started a gate. You got a gate going. You said 131 keyed down and took me out. And I would expect that. I'm only working the 150 birds right now in the 4 elements. So no pain, no strain. But tell them I said hello and howdy doody. Oh, Motormouth Mall working the small ball peen mall gut down. I don't know how long Texas is going to stick and stay in there. A 460. I don't know how long Odessa's going to stick up in there. Motormouth Mall working a small Mother Nature tickler. Got down right there, breaker.
I don't know if you still got a sloppy copy on me, but I still got you got up on the gate that time.
I'm trying to peek you out. If you stay on the key long enough, I'm going to try to move this antenna around a little bit there, break.
Copy that there, 131. You do as well. I was trying to talk to Motormouth Mall in between keys there.
I'm going to try to roll up in there a little bit better. A 460 Odessa, I'm going to try to roll up in there just a little tad bit more better. Motormouth Mall working the small mall got down.
Yeah, Motormouth, I got you in there about 8.5-ish units.
8.5S units. Okay, that's not real big, but it's okay. It'll be enough for me to get an idea of what this thing's doing. We're working an old Gates, 1975 Gates monoband processor right now. An old 1975 Gates monoband, and that's all it is, a break.
Copy out there, 135. He was waving at you as well. I just hadn't passed the 5 yet. But, yeah, motor mouth waved at you, said hello, and you're waving it back at him. 460, trying to keep that down the line.
I appreciate that, too. A 460, by the way, I know 131 got that maul down, but check out this audio.
Copy out there, 135. He was waving at you as well. I just hadn't passed the 5 yet. But, yeah, motor mouth waving at you, said hello, and you're waving it back at him. 460, trying to keep that down the line.
Man, that audio sounds awesome. A 460, I like the way that thing is dialed in. Motor mouth maul, cruising brake.
I appreciate it there, motor mouth. So, yeah, hang on.
Definitely a really nice sound and well balanced and loud and everything. The brake.
Yeah, my SDR it kicked out on me there for a second, so I had to get the SDR back up. I'm still alive though. But yeah, I've had pretty good luck with this setting right here. I've been running it for quite a while. And you know, I've got that new Behringer piece in there as well. So yeah, it seems to be working out pretty good, I think.
Yeah, that bass is real commanding. It's smooth. It's got enough rumble in it. It's got the low frequency stuff working really well in conjunction with the highs. It's perfect right there. I like it. Definitely a real good job. Ain't no doubt about that. A 460 motor mouth maul working the small maul right here. And I just I rolled the recovery time down a little bit more on this. So we'll see what this does on the audio. A 460, I don't know if you got a grip on my lip. Motor mouth maul cruising. I got down right there, breaker.
That's 29. Base transmitter. Motor mouth maul 29 in the bottom.
On your gate, I'll be able to hear, what this is doing later on.
Well, I'll put my ear to it a little bit later and see what it does and see if I can discern any differences between one way or the other. It may not be strong enough, good enough conditions for me to be able to make that call, but I'll listen to it and see what it's going to do anyway. But yeah, this thing is working pretty well. I got it just ever so slightly on the hot side. Let me turn that down a little bit. I can yell into it or I can whisper into it. And it's just as loud either which way. The brake. Hello, 460 Odessa, motor mouth maul cruising.
Where's that gate at, 131? Mustang 131 radio. Yeah, I have to go check it out.
Did you say Mustang 131 radio or just 131 radio? I think you said Mustang 131 radio. I heard a 513 up in there. Hello, right back at you. 513 motor mouth maul waving. 460, did he say that was Mustang 131 radio on YouTube? Mustang 131 radio on YouTube, the break?
Yeah, Mustang 131 radio.
Good deal. Yeah, I've always wondered where his gates are. Yeah, I've done searches for all kinds of 131 Mustang configurations, but I never tried typing Mustang 131 radio. So I'll try that up in there, and maybe that'll get me to his page. wire it in right now, but I got the second solar panel on the van now. I'm waiting for my plugs to come in from the internet, so they'll show up here from Amazon real soon, and then I'll wire the second panel in. But I've got the second panel is installed on the van there, Break.
Just 460 WTX, and I got the SDR rolling.
I got a pretty good signal and backscatter on 131 Mustang.
Quite a bit until I got this session here figured out. I've been real happy with it.
There, Jamie. It's Mustang 131 radio on YouTube, just like that. Okay, got it. Cool. Thank you much. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it had a little bit too much in there for me, I think, but yeah, it definitely came to work. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I think I got mine turned down a little bit too much. I don't think it's really broadcasting much of it, but audio here. But I'm real particular. I just barely want it in there, and I can just barely hear it on my end. So I probably don't have enough for your end, but it's whatever, you know. Everybody seems to like the audio the way it is out there in, you know, the airways, so I just leave it alone.
I know I like it the way it is. Hey, 460, I guarantee tell you I like it the way it is right there. Ain't no doubt about that. 460 Odessa, motor mouth mall, working a small ball peen hammer. Got down right there, breaker, and I'm out.
Well, that's what I like to hear right there. Just barely get it in there. That's the way I want it. All right, 131, I'm going to step back again, let y'all get back at it. My SDR kind of stopped on me again here, so I'm going to get it rolling back again. And that way the gate can keep rolling on while we still got some Mother Nature.
Beautiful audio right there. I hope you get that SDR figured out and get that thing turned back on again. A 460 motor mouth mall, working a small ball peen hammer, one fat watt at a time. Just a little bit more bass around your place. I don't know if you can hear that, but I put you a little bit more deep bottom end up in there, motor mouth mall, cruising. I got down, breaker.
It's a 131, Roger, 460, standing by.
He's got that maul down over there, A460. He must have that maul down out there real good. Ain't no doubt about that. Radio station, motor mouth maul, working these 150 buzz to rolling this thing down here just a little bit on the quieter side, a little bit on the narrower side. Motor mouth maul stepping one fat watt at a time. I got down and a little bit more highs. I got down right there, breaker.
Yeah, motor mouth 131's definitely got them all down, but right there together whenever y'all, I can't understand either one of you.
Fortunately, it gets like that from time to time. Ain't no doubt about that. You silly, we'll both keep down. Sometimes you can't understand either one of us. Ain't no doubt about that. A460 around Odessa, Texas. Motor mouth maul working this thing, and that's what the fax is. Radio station motor mouth maul dropping his hammer from time to time in the wonderful world of sound. A460 around Odessa. Motor mouth maul stepping, they got down, break.
Yeah, you need to get in there. Yeah, you're in that mobile. And, well, you need to get in there on the base motor now.
I know. I've been on the mobile for 4 months, approaching over 4 months now. I've been on this mobile, so I need to get on the base. But, right, you know what happened? Since I have not been talking on the base, what happened is now there's stuff everywhere. I got stuff all over the place in the base, and I don't know what's where. I can't keep track of anything. I can't even see the console. I'm not even sure where the faders are, or I can't see the lights or the meters or nothing. I got to go fix that. And I got to go make sure the transformers don't have any frogs or lizards or snakes or something wrapped around it when I fire it up, and make sure it don't go bang. Hello, Tier 460 around Odessa. Motor mouth maul working a small mobile, one fat watt at a time. I got down.
Yeah, you don't want to be lighting up any snakes or frogs or lizards whenever you turn on that transformer.
That would not be good. That would not be good at all, that's for sure. So I'll have to watch it all real carefully, take a look at everything, make sure it all looks like it's on the up and up, you know, and then I can fire things down. Ain't no doubt about that. A460 around Odessa, motor mouth maul working a small ball peen maul one time, making a bit of an EQ change on the high frequencies, and then I'm going to take that EQ out of there real fast. Motor mouth maul stepping, and I'm going to put the highs back in. Motor mouth maul got down. I don't know if you heard me earlier. If you didn't hear me earlier, I put in the second solar panel. I don't have it wired right now, but I got the second solar panel on the van right now. A460 motor mouth maul, step and brake.
Hey, 131, I'm going to key this thing up real quick and see if I can make it into your receipt. 413 empty pockets in a sand pile.
Holy smokes, where did you come from?
Hey, 131, I had it rolled up earlier because I was trying to get out there to Motor Mouth Mall and cut 804 in the Carolinas off, and I forgot that I left it all rolled up. I should probably turn it back down before I let all that magic smoke out.
Yeah, 131's got so control. I got a beeline with 131 there.
131 having sole control of your radio right there right now. A460, I know 131 got that maul down. Motor mouth maul cruising, and I'm out.
Motor mouth.
So I'm going to stick to 108% roll. I just wanted to get in there and wave a 5 real quick. You're sounding all kinds of good over here in the sand pile. Mr. Mustang Radio, have a great rest of your night and enjoy the rest of the week. 413 Tampa Bay is waving and stepping.
Hey, Tommy, if it makes you feel any better, when 131 Mustang is out there, I can't get out there, period. It's kind of a funny thing. He's up there on some altitude also. He's got some pretty good elevation. But anyway, I ain't going to make no excuses. Motormouth Mall working the Mobile, stepping right there, right now.
There's somebody out there hollering for empty pockets. I don't know who that was.
Can't ever tell what that Mother Nature is going to do out there. At least I got some California in there now. I got that East Coast in my receive about 98% of the time.
I still have the video gate going. It's still rolling, and you're still on it.
Yeah, and I'm still pumped up, too. I got to turn this thing down before something bad happens. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm going to go turn this on and hit the rain lockers and go to bed. Good hearing you on my radio again? Always good hearing you on my radio. Hey, Motormouth Mall, enjoy the rest of your evening. 413's 10-7.
413, real good grip on your lip right there right now, and you still got it pumped up a little bit, looking good and sounding good too, ain't no doubt about that. Hey, 413, have a real good evening. We'll catch you a little bit later on. Motormouth Mall working a small ball peen mall, got down right there, break up.
Hey, 131, I don't have a clue what Motormouth Mall said to me there. He definitely came back to me with you keyed up, and you took over sole control of my radio. Hey, 131, you're smoking over here in the sandbar. Have a good night. We'll catch you again. 413 Tampa Bay's 10.
413, he does that more often than not. He puts that mall out there like that every now and again. Motormouth Mall waving. Hello, 1137 over there. I see you around Missouri. Motormouth Mall stepping, break up. And no, what is Mamana-Gal antenna modeling software? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I just haven't been keying up.
You're still sounding really good over here, A460. You're still sounding really good over here around my neck of the woods. I gotta go right in the house real fast. I'm gonna let the gate roll for a bit. Motormouth Mall waving, and I'll be back. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Yeah, I just tried to get... I knew you had some other stations out there that you want to talk to, so I was standing by. Oh, that's right. Otherwise, it's just all crickets out here in West Texas. 460 standing by.
About the greatest fun. Then we had a squirrel going after a crab. And the crab.
Well, I played my crickets, and that's what it turned into. There ain't nothing out there. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I played my crickets and I hunted, and they were absolutely nuts.
Doggy. And he did a flip with the crab on his nose. Snub nose.
phone, to the van, I mean, and I saw a voice message from you, but I went to go play it, and it won't play back. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's trying to play back on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, on Bluetooth. But I don't have the Bluetooth connected to it. So anyway, what's going on there, 460? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. All I said on that video was that, or on that voice message, was that I was waiting here on channel 4. Daggum, I keyed down, and just as soon as I keyed down, my SDR shut off on me. Again, this thing keeps doing this.
I wonder why it's doing that. That's weird. Must be some RF getting in on the USB interface. Maybe get a clamshell, one of them clamshell ferrite chokes, and wrap the USB cable on that a few times right before the input of the computer, so that if that coax is acting like an antenna, maybe it'll choke off some of that RF. Or keyboards can do that too. I use a USB wireless keyboard, a Bluetooth wireless keyboard, and that caused a lot of problems to go away. I no longer have any keyboard mouse or keyboard cables, but hopefully you got the SDR back working again, and we'll see if you do. We'll see if you're back, and yeah, this is the new configuration I have here. I got the RE20 going into the Live Professor stuff, and then I have Live Professor going into this old 1975 Gates clipper limiter processor. It's called a Solid Statesman. Anyway, so I put that in line, and man, I tell you what, I can really hear a difference. It controls the overshoots. Oh, I got the audio turned. This channel needs a little less gain. Let me turn that down a little bit for you. There we go. Yeah, I can yell into this thing really, really loud, or I can whisper into it. And it just does the same modulation no matter what they're bringing.
Hey, Roger on that. Well, I got this 3D virtualizer. That Behringer. I don't think that made a big difference on my audio. It's turned out pretty good, and everybody's been real happy with it, so I've been happy with it. But yeah, I've got ferrite on my USBs going into the computer, and I'm using the keyboard and mouse and all that. Some days it's worse than others. Some days it don't cut out at all, and some days it acts like it is today and just cuts out constantly on me. But this time I keyed up and it didn't cut out, but whenever I unkey it might. We'll just have to see.
I hope it's okay. Yeah, that's a weird thing there. Does it matter maybe which direction you have your antenna pointed? And Tommy, yeah, I'll have to go check it out. I'll look on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'll type it in the YouTube search bar right now so I don't forget, because I don't think I can see these texts after the video stops. So MMANA dash GAL. Okay, I'll check it out and give a look-see and see what it's all about. And yeah, so I hope it didn't shut off, but I wonder if it matters what direction you point the antenna then, Rick.
Yeah, I don't know if it matters on that or not. Most of the time, 98% of the time over the past 2 or 3 years, my antenna's been pointed out east because I don't have any west side Mother Nature.
I'm hoping this is the beginning of a change on that. Hopefully we start getting a little bit more conditions down around your neck of the woods. And Arizona and Texas has been real few and far between lately. So it'd be nice to get a little bit more of that. And I have a feeling it's going to start changing around a little bit. I think it'll get better.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll tell you what, 131, he's really been coming in there real good and strong, over the past couple of months. I've been hearing him, when I don't hear anybody else in California.
He's got some really good elevation. Of course, he's got a pretty good box, and he's got a good antenna, too. So he ain't no slouch, but he's got a great location up there in the Mojave. I think he's about 6,500 feet, somewhere around there. So he's up in there a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's real good.
Yeah, I sure wish I could, I wish I could have some altitude like that. I suppose all I can do is drive this van down there and see, not down there, but, drive this van to a hilltop somewhere and see what I can do. By the way, I've got the highs peaked up right now in the EQ at my final EQ before everything goes to the clipper and limiter. But if I turn the highs off, does it make a difference? Here, I'll turn them off right now. There, now I turned the highs off. It's a little bit less bright. But I don't know if that makes a difference, or it's actually maybe cleaner, louder, better, or did you like it better with the highs? I'll put the highs back in here right now. There they are. A little bit more highs. I got down, breaker.
Well, honestly, I couldn't really tell much of a difference. I don't think it made any difference at all, but I don't have the biggest signal on you, so it might be a little bit hard for me to tell. You can probably tell on the SDR better than I can tell on my receiver.
10-4, yeah. I can certainly hear it on the SDR on my end. On my end, it makes a big difference. If I listen to the CB radio, let me see, now I'm listening to the CB radio, and I'll turn the highs off and see if I can hear a difference on the CB radio. Hello, check, 1, 2. I even hear a difference on the CB radio, on the Cobra 148. But if I turn it back to the SDR, I can really hear the brilliance on the top end.
Yeah, it sounded like I heard a little bit of a difference that time, but it wasn't a huge difference.
10-4. Not like night and day or anything like that. Is there enough highs right now as it is? You got plenty of articulation and high frequencies up in there now?
I think it does, yes.
10-4. Then I won't try to squeeze any more out of it. I won't squeeze it any harder.
Yeah, I think it sounds good. I think it sounds just fine the way it is right there.
10-4. Well, I'll tell you what, I think your audio right now is the best I've ever heard it. It sounds absolutely beautiful. I know you've been running that for a while, but I haven't had the opportunity to hear you in so long that I missed out on some of that stuff as you were getting where you're going. But now that you're where you are, let me show you what I got over here on this quick little recording here and see what I can do.
Well, honestly, I couldn't really tell much of a difference. I don't think it made any difference at all, but I don't have the biggest signal on you.
I hope that, how come it stopped early? Oh, I see what I did. Anyway, I hope that playback worked. Did it do you justice, or did that not sound good?
Nah, I don't think it sounded very good.
Okay, I got some work to do on the playback. You know what I did is I've got two ways of playing things back. Well, one way to play audio back from the receiver, and then that's the computer. And of course, it can also play music. And I think it sounds better with the music if I go to something that's like some royalty-free stuff. See what this does here. I'll put some music in here like this. It might sound better. Here it comes. I don't know. That may not sound so good either. Let me turn the highs off. Oh. No, they're not in the mix. Anyway, I don't know what that sounds like. My playback may not be real good right now.
Yeah, it sounded okay. It sounded better than my audio did, that's for sure.
Okay, so computer playback is seeming to sound different than music playback. I'll have to work on that a little bit. Well, I got a good bunch of you recorded here, so I'll be able to play with that later on, next time I get the urge to get out there and mess around with that stuff. I'll save some of this audio, and then that way I can play it back and see if I can make it sound better. I could tell in the headphones it didn't sound the way it sounded the first time I heard it coming from you, so I know there's something wrong.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, like I say, I don't have the best reception on you right now. It's kind of in and out. I don't know what my signal's doing to you over on that end, but you're kind of in and out on my receive, and so I'm having a little trouble anyway.
You're between 7 and 9 over here, and way above my noise level. So you're really solid. I mean, it's not a real big in the cherry patch kind of a signal, but you're all by yourself, and I've got no problem whatsoever, getting you in here. So I got a really low noise floor right now, and you're all up in there between 7 and 9.
Yeah, so that's about the same.
It's not a big room full wall-to-wall kind of copy thing. I mean, I've certainly had you up in here a lot stronger, so I know Mother Nature could get a little bit better.
Yeah, Roger. Let me try this.
Wall-to-wall kind of copy thing. I mean, I've certainly had you up in here a lot stronger, so I know Mother Nature could get a little bit better. Yeah, that playback was loud. That looked pretty good. But I don't know if that playback had as much bass as I'm hearing in my receiver. I'm listening to the SDR in my headphones right now, and I'm hearing a lot more bass in my headphones than I did on the playback. So I think the same thing might be happening to you that's happening to me, or vice versa. I'm hearing in my receiver. I'm listening to the my headphones right now, and I'm hearing a lot of bass in my headphones than I did on the playback. So I think the same thing might be happening to you that's happening to me, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on there. And like I say, the signal's kind of up and down, bouncing around between 8.5 and about a 6 on that last key.
10-4. Well, I'm just for fun. I know we don't have the best of conditions, and this isn't going to last real long, but I'm going to go ahead and play that little playback of the playback back. I mean, the playback back. Here's a playback of the playback. Here it comes. This I'm hearing in my receiver. I'm listening to the my headphones right now, and I'm hearing a lot of bass in my headphones than I did on the playback. So I think the same thing might be happening to you that's happening to me, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on there. And like I say, the signal's kind of up and down, bouncing around between 8.5 and about a 6 on that last key.
And there you go. The relationship of the audio is about right, but the overall fidelity or the bandwidth seems like it might be a little bit narrower than it really is. But what's funny is on my playback, my bandwidth is going out 5 kilohertz. And on my audio, I'm only going out, I'm weak at 5 kilohertz. I'm real strong at about 2.5 to 3. 2.5 is out to 2.5 is really strong, and a little bit of a tickle out there to 5. But when I play you back, it's rock solid at 5.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I was looking at it on the SDR. Yeah, exactly what you were saying. As far as I can tell by what I'm seeing on the SDR, watching your receive. Well, yeah, it's sounding good. I like the session that you got going. I like the way it sounds. It's clean. It's clear. It's still got your bass, and it still sounds like Motor Mouth Mall, you know. And it's not taking anything away from you.
10-4, yeah. I just got to figure out the playback part. I got the playback of the computer goes through a separate plug-in, 2 plugins, and then you know, input on number 2 of the Behringer, and then output on number 1. So I can manipulate that audio separate of my audio and make changes. And the problem is I try to play back so many sources, and the levels are different. And so the processing is kind of like a national public radio kind of a thing, you know. It's got to try to make everything sound good, which means nothing sounds great. But if I limited the playback audio tuning to simply a playback from the computer, and then used a whole nother source for all the other sound effects, I could do that. Now, I can use the Rodecaster. I'm using the Rodecaster for the big bottom, by the way. I got the Aphex Big Bottom in here. Check this out. I've got so here's the Aphex Big Bottom on, and then let me turn it off real fast. That's the exciter. Let me go over here. Okay, here's the Big Bottom on, and now here's the Big Bottom off right there. Big Bottom is turned off, and now the Big Bottom is turned back on again. So you can hear what the Aphex Big Bottom does, and that's what I use the Rodecaster for. But the Rodecaster also has these little sound buttons. You can record various different things on the buttons and have them play back, you know, effects and whatnot. So I've got that set up, and it's like, well, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll transfer all my effects over to the button bars, you know, and all those kind of things, you know. Put those on the button bars and not have any other audio on the button bars, and then have the computer play back audio from the gates. But things like music and clips that I make and stuff that I record on the computer also needs to sound good. So I got to work on figuring out how I'm going to do that.
Got one of those things. I'm not sure which brand it is, but it's got the buttons for the effect, you know, the, like, whatever, you know, like my crickets or whatever. Well, I hooked that sucker up, and it just squealed like a stuck pig. So I threw it back in the box and chunked it on the shelf.
Yeah, 10-4. It's got crickets in it. I got crickets. I got the crickets in the background and all kinds of stuff in here. No, this doesn't squeal. This is the Rodecaster. I don't know what you had, but this is the Rodecaster. And the only real reason I got it was because it had the Aphex Big Bottom, and I was able to get it for $280. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I didn't really want hardware in the van. I was doing everything with software, but I think I wanted the Aphex Big Bottom, and now I'm sold on the Big Bottom. It really works. And since, you know, anyway, it takes up desk space, but it does have a lot of features that I'd like to use. Like my phone, for example, I can bring up something on my phone on YouTube or Facebook or whatever and play it via the Bluetooth link. And I've got my little translator that I use for cruise. You know, that thing, so it's all Bluetooth through to the Rodecaster. So it's got a lot of neat features.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I could definitely tell a difference between having the Aphex on and the Aphex off. Definitely made a big difference.
10-4, yeah. With my voice, I need all the help I can get with the bottom end.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I don't know if we got a good enough signal for you to tell a difference on But right here, I'm gonna bypass. Right there, I'm bypassed on my Behringer. And right there, I've got the Behringer turned back on. I don't know if you could tell the difference.
I sure could. It got heavier. It got thicker and heavier with the Behringer on. And with the Behringer off, it just sounded a little bit thinner and kind of plain Jane. The difference was bigger. It was funny. The difference was bigger when you turned it off than when you turned it on. And that's, I guess, how you want it to be. You know, you want it. It's not like, oh wow, you turn something on, it's big and bodacious. But when you turn something off, you really realize you turned it off.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, that took me a little bit to figure out, you know, a good setting on that Behringer. But I think I figured out the way I want it to be.
410-4. Thank you, Foxman. I appreciate that too. And I will check out that antenna modeling software too there, Tommy. Appreciate that. And it was, that virtualizer is worth it. I think that worked out really well for you. And no squealing or RF interference or anything like that there?
No, I've had real good luck with it.
That's pretty cool. Awesome. And is it the last thing in your chain before the radio, or do you run it before the PC?
No, it's the last.
10-4. Okay. Yeah, pretty much like what I'm doing with the Gates. The Gates Solid Statesman is the very last thing in my chain, and then it feeds the modulator, and it seems to work pretty good. I can I've got it adjusted right now. I don't know if you can tell the difference between right here and let me turn the recovery down to a medium small kind of setting like this right here, and then turn the gain down a little bit like that right there. And that's with the clipper limiter set with a little bit slower, a faster recovery and a lot less gain going into it. And it picks up a little bit more background noise that way, you know, because it drops to full noise floor pretty quick. But if I turn the recovery all the way up like this right here, then I can turn the gain all the way up like that right there. And I don't know if that makes a big difference, but that's what I can do with it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a big difference.
10-4. It seems to be pretty loud and kind of almost in your face kind of loud at the other end, I think.
Yeah, Roger on that. It seems like Mother Nature's starting to slip out, so before we lose it all together, I'm going to say goodnight. I got to get up early in the morning. It's already 10 o'clock here, and I got to get up at 4. So, yeah, I better get out of here. I'm glad we've had the Mother Nature and been able to run the gate and get you up all up in there, and hopefully we'll do it again soon.
Sounds good. All right. Well, we'll definitely do it again soon. I'm pretty sure Mother Nature will start coming around to our way of thinking a little bit more often, and really like the stuff that you've done on that end. Appreciate the gate. I'll be looking forward to listening to that here when I get in the house with some headphones. And just for fun, 17.29 is where my reverb is, and I can turn the reverb up just to where I can get it up to where 131 would approve. No, I'm just kidding. And then roll it all the way to nothing. There's the reverb all the way flat. So that's what that is. And I'll put the reverb back at about 17, which is where I normally keep it, somewhere around here. A 460 Odessa, Texas. Take care, blessings and good graces. And I'm going to get back on the side, go in the house, get something yummy for my tummy. Have a good rest, and don't work too hard tomorrow. We'll catch you a little bit later on. Appreciate the bump down into World of Sound. 460 Odessa, Texas. Motormouth Mall, Central Coast of Cali. Little town called Santa Maria, and I'm back out.
That's the Motormouth Mall. Roger, take it easy, take care, and enjoy the rest of your evening out that way. 460 Odessa, Texas. We go on 10-7.
410. This gate is 1 hour and 12 minutes long. 1 hour and 24 minutes long. Holy cow, it's a long one. All right, well, I'm going to stop it. I think now is a good time. And say 73 to everybody on YouTube, and appreciate you being out there one more time again. 460, I'll see you. Good evening.